Hi, BookTube. It's Gina. Happy Friday. Hope you are doing well. I've got a few books to share with you today. Last weekend, I did a unhaul and I took those books up to Third Place Books, which is an independent bookstore in our area, and I sold them back. Um, Funnily enough, I had two huge bags of books and I was happy with getting anything back. I think I got $36. And I was happy to get anything because I don't know if you've ever sold books to a used bookstore before, but oftentimes you get very, very little. Clearly, I got very little for each book because there was a lot of books, but they took almost everything. I think I had five or six that they didn't take that I took to the thrift store and donated. So that was really good, but it really is making me think about my book buying habits. You know, I'm tracking my books purchased this year, not in any effort to reduce it or to kind of limit my book buying, but just in an effort to track what I'm bringing into the house, what I'm spending. And this really does make me think about the books that I'm buying to and paying full price for at the bookstore. Possibly thinking about limiting those books. For instance, I did a Barnes and Noble shopping trip, which was really fun, but I bought a few new releases based on some recommendations of 2021 bests that I had seen videos of. And as I think about it now, it seems like those types of books that I don't know if I'm going to love, maybe it's a first time author for me, possibly getting those at the library would make more sense rather than buying something that I may or may not really enjoy. So it's just some thoughts on that are going through my head. Now, you know, I love collecting things like my Miss Reids and my Rosamund Pilchers here. And I love collecting books, but I think that the buy category is a category that I need to start to give a little bit of thought to. Um, all of that being said, I have some books to share with you that I bought. Now, these are all thrifted. So after my trip to Third Place Books, I did buy a cookbook there, which I will share with you. And I also met up with Sandy from Ms. Reads a lot, and we had coffee and we puttered through the bookstore together, which was delightful and wonderful. So I used my credit towards a cookbook, and then I did go to the thrift store and I bought some used books. And that I think is the best way to buy books that you're not sure you want to collect, or I should say books I'm not sure that I want to collect. Buying them used at the thrift store for cheap is really the way to go, rather than going to Barnes Noble or even Third Place Books and buying a lot of new books. Although I keep I keep going back and forth. I also like to support my local stores. So I do like to buy books there because I like to support my bookstore and I like to support my favorite authors. So, you know, I'm thinking about these things. These are things that are in my consciousness this year and that I will continue to share with you as I think through them. So, let's share the used books that I got first. This was at the thrift store, and the first one is Such a Fun Age by Kiley Reid. I'm sure you have all seen this book a billion times before. It made the rounds on BookTube. Oh, good grief. I just realized this is actually signed. Huh. That's kind of fun. That is, and this is a beautiful paperback. It's in perfect condition, and it's signed by the author. So that's really, really exciting. it looks like this actually might be an advanced reader's copy too. How interesting. I just opened this and discovered, yeah, there's a page in the front that says that, let's see. Oh, wrong page. This page. These are uncorrected advanced proofs bound for your reading convenience. And it's signed, so that's kind of fun. So anyway, I was actually just looking for the publication date on this one. I think it came out in 2020. And so this is one that I saw all over the place. I wanted to read it, and so I'm super excited that I found this at the thrift store for just a couple dollars. Next, I bought this Tenderland by William Kent Krueger. This is one that I just saw on Adventure Book Girl's channel. This was on her Best of 2021 list, and I love Jolene's channel. She's such an intelligent reader, and she reads a wide variety of things, a lot of Canadian literature that I'm not that familiar with, except for Robertson Davies, who I don't know. Yeah, you can sort of see I've got a Robertson Davies collection up here, which I loved back in the day. But this one, I don't think this is Canadian. I don't think William Kent Krueger, he lives in the Twin Cities. So this is another one that I want to read. Jolene raved about how much she loved it. So this was another few dollar find at the thrift store. And then next I got The Rainbow by D.H. Lawrence. This I saw on Ray of Sunlight's channel. She did a vlog where she read this book, and it was a wonderful reading vlog. Of course I'll link that as well as Jolene's down below. But if you have not checked out Ray's channel, go check it out. And she loved reading this book. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, I've got to pick that up. I had also already got this on my Kindle for free because it's an old, a classic. I got a free Kindle version. But I'm super excited to have it in a modern library paperback edition. So that was very exciting. And then lastly, for my thrift store finds, I got this Bright Young Dead by Jessica Fellows. This is a cozy mystery series where the sleuths are the Mitford sisters, which is kind of fun. I read the first one in this series, was it last year or the year before? I don't know, it's all a blur. And I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. I thought it was, I didn't think it was great, but it was readable. And this was just a couple dollars, and it's a really pretty nice big trade paperback. And so I thought I would give it another try. So this will hopefully, maybe I'll get to this one for March Mystery Madness. Not sure. And then lastly, I will share the cookbook that I got at Third Place Books. I used my credit for this that I got from trading in my big piles of books. And so this was a fun find because this is a cookbook series that I love, The Forest Feast. This is The Forest Feast Mediterranean. The author is Erin Gleeson, and you can just tell by this cover. I also own The Forest Feast, which was a gift from a dear friend. And these are vegetarian cookbooks. And they are just gorgeous. I love cookbooks with really nice pictures. These all have some handwritten text in the recipes. And they're just gorgeous. I absolutely love the pictures. And this is my favorite kind of cookbook. It's very photo heavy, very text just chatty heavy, and I really, really enjoy that. So I'm looking forward to flipping through this, which I've already done a little bit of. And ooh, look at this. Sweet potatoes with hazelnuts. Yum. That looks so good. So this will get added to my cookbook collection. And that is it. So that is my sort of first February book haul of books that I actually bought. And I'm excited to add these to my collection. We'll see if any of them end up staying forever or if I read them and let them go. But I was very excited to find them. I love puttering through the thrift store. I love puttering through the bookstore in general. So I had a really great weekend last weekend. Hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.